You're now listening to Snuff Magee and Friends, Irrelevance in the Dungeon.
Snuff Magee and Friends, Irrelevance in the Dungeon, episode 50.
Sorry, I was ready to do that. I didn't tell you.
I am the handsome, sexy, irresistible Snuff Magee, joined by
The honest. You already know it's your boy Kale.
Did you miss me? It's me. It's Mel with the lip in the gap. Mel the lipstick.
Diva! My nigga Mel back in the building.
Okay.
Catfish Delicious.
Hey, yo.
Welcome back. Welcome back to the dungeon, episode 50.
Bro, it's a milestone.
This is a milestone. We've been on a victory lap.
Yeah.
Yes.
I want to shout out everybody for doing the videos, for social media. Thank you all. You know I hate compliments, so it's like I love it. I don't know how to respond to it. I appreciate you all. Please come back to the dungeon. Always welcome. Speaking of episode 50, just to reminisce, man. Any memories for you, Kel?
Nigga, plenty. I've been, out of 50, I feel like I've been on at least 35 of them bitches or so. 30, 35, man. And I got a lot of singing with Ham, nigga. That's probably one of my favorite moments. Every time my nigga Ham come on here, me and him do a Drew Hill concert. Next time we got to have a battle and record that shit. Of course, anytime Rossi come on here and he dropping that knowledge, and you know that's always controversy. It's a lot of shit, man. A lot of stuff has happened. I've had arguments on this show. I've had fucking hilarity happen on this show. I've been embarrassed about Snuff just being a trash friend on this show. So you know, it's been a little bit of everything, brother. It's been fantastic. I can't wait to do 50 more.
No doubt. Mel.
I just want to say happy 50th. First of all, a show that matches your age.
Oh my God.
Now.
It don't
Shots
crack.
fired.
It don't crack though.
Listen, black don't crack, okay? Go on here with that wisdom.
But it
you
do
got your
power.
elderberry and your sea moss. Keep it up. Now, me, y'all know I love my ladies on this show, so I would say I love the fact when I get to connect with the ladies that come on here, like Ma Michelle. I had my successful sister come up here. And also, we had the lovely, and I can't even think of her name right now, so I'm just saying shout out to the ladies. I'm sorry if I can't. I'm not good with names. But y'all know who y'all are.
We've been pre-gaming.
Yeah. As you can see, there's a few bottles on the table, and there has been more.
Yes, we've been pre-gaming.
Celebrating
They
appropriately.
trying to clean up for me. I just don't remember names.
No, Mel's drunk. It's not trying to clean up for she's drunk.
We've been playing dominoes.
I won.
I've been whooping ass in Uno, even
First
though
of all-
everybody has different rules.
First of all,
You
I
lost
cracked bones
most
and I
of the
won Uno.
time. I won like 3 times in Uno.
Nah, Mel had to draw. Well, she had
Mel
Uno
had to draw
early.
34 cards at one point.
Yeah.
Because they played by these country ass rules that I didn't understand in the first place. But
Right, and he told me I was retarded when I was talking about putting
first of all,
on-
I don't use that word. That's politically incorrect.
You did say that was retarded.
Ooh, child,
You
you
did.
just. I'm crying.
The views of Kel and Mel do not represent Snuff Magee and Friends, even though, what is the word? Is it mentally challenged? The mentally challenged people?
It is intellectually disabled.
I'm sorry. They changed
ID.
it. They change it up all the time.
Obama
I
made
do.
that a thing.
I'm sick of y'all, so go for
Matter
it.
of fact, let me pay the bills right quick. Snuff Magee and Friends, Irrelevance in the Dungeon is available on YouTube. Please subscribe to our channel. Also available on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Google Podcasts, Overcast, Breaker, and Anchor.fm. You like that, Kel?
I do. You got them all that time.
Yes. Snuff Magee and Friends comedy show coming September 12th.
Yes,
starring
sir.
Michael Bam White, featuring Mike J. and Lazarus Hamlin, hosted by the handsome.
For a nigga who don't like compliments.
I look, you got to build
Oh, you don't
yourself
like it
up.
from other people.
I'm just
You know,
saying.
you got to put on for your city.
Tell me lies, make them sound good, make them sound good.
Irresistible Snuff Magee is hosting the show. DJ Sir RJ Lovejoy 1800J will be in the building. Shout out Money Executives Entertainment LLC, Jay Prince.
Jay Preezy.
We appreciate you, bro. September 12th at Liaison Restaurant. Tickets are available on Eventbrite. Go ahead and check them out. Snuff Magee and Friends having a back to school supply drive. Even though schools are going to be virtual at the beginning, students are still going to need their supplies. So please, we're asking for donations. You can donate to Cash App's $ Snuff Magee. Also working with Disability Organization nonprofit. September 6th is going down in Disputana, Virginia. Flyers are going to be available on our social media sites, and I have some flyers out in stores and other places in about a week or so. September 6th. Once again, I want to shout out. I want to thank everybody for doing the videos for us as well. I want to do it one more time. Like I said, I know I suck at compliments, but I do appreciate all the love that you all are giving us. 50 episodes has been fun. The easy part is sitting here talking to dope guests, talking to my co-host, having a good time. When I get to the edits, that's when the shit sucks. But it's worth it just being able to sit down and have fun in the dungeon, man.
Yes, sir.
Had a little episode earlier going on in the dungeon, man. We had a lot of rain down here, man.
Nigga. I wasn't sure we was going to make it.
Yeah, we had some had a wet ass house, man. You know, so very soggy out here, man. So you know,
Mother Nature had to show out one time.
Yeah.
Oh, she showed y'all who really got that wild. She don't stop, pop that don't stop on her.
I will say this though. I'm trying to grow some grass, so the grass is jumping. The grass is jumping. That's old Snuff talking. You know,
Yeah.
worried about that yard.
Hey, nigga, you know what I noticed? After every episode for like the past couple months, we have a talk about our yards. Yeah, you know, I'm trying to get some grass goddamn. Yeah, my God, no,
that was
growing.
the first thing I noticed. I was like, oh, is this the right house?
Yeah, you know, it's real green out there, man. Very green. But the thing about it is, as we get older, the things that we didn't care for when we was younger, you pay attention to now.
Yeah,
somebody had posted on social media that they had to go out there and cut their grass and they was mad about it. But I had a comment like, y'all looking good. Got a nice little carpet going on out there. So coming up at the end only on YouTube, we're going to have an interview with Jamboree, Miss Nadine, CC, and Crystal, also Danger. I went over there yesterday and did an interview at their fitness and nutrition center. Very dope experience. Want to get them in a dungeon as well because, you know, we did the interview at the fitness and nutrition center and we really didn't get into any like pop culture or any irrelevance going on. But very dope experience. Y'all go check them out. Go and get you a juice and a shake out there. They also do workouts. They do Zumba, line dancing, and all that. So I told them I'm gonna participate in the Zumba class. I really don't want to show anybody up, but yeah, I gotta go check it out, man.
Come on,
Two
get
left
that weight
feet,
off.
line dancing ass don't participate in the Zumba class.
Hey, it's exercise.
Of everything they offer.
Hey.
They got other exercises.
It's exercise,
Listen,
man.
that be work you. I went to one Zumba class and burned 1,500 calories.
See,
They be breaking it down. You heard
I'm
me?
sure Mel can dance, though.
well, you know, they said the bands will make a dance. I mean, that's what they say. Now, speaking of working out, man, I heard that, the last time that, you know, Mel Lipsy D was in the building, we had a contest going on.
I know not of what you speak.
There was a contest going on who could lose the most weight.
Weigh in.
Well, yeah, what had happened was, due to COVID-19 requirements, I know for a fact that I did win the contest. But because Corona was ongoing and people were staying in their house and a lot of things were closed down, I was not able to participate in certain activities. And when I weighed in, I wrote it down on a piece of paper. I can't find that sheet of paper.
Oh, I have a text, though.
The text?
Uh-huh.
Well, I had cleaned up my text messages.
I didn't.
Okay, so yeah. You have receipts?
Receipts.
Okay.
Keep them in my purse.
Do you want to, delve into that?
I mean, we can start a new competition for the fall, so
I
we
think
don't
that's the
have
best
to
thing to do.
bother with that because everyone here has had an equal amount of ginger snaps, so we should move along.
Shout out the ginger snaps, please.
Yes.
Kel's wife came down here in the dungeon with ginger snaps, and I want to say that she said they were for Snuff.
I don't think she said that.
I mean, I don't want to, she's still in the building. She's off to the side. She doesn't want to be on camera. But I do remember her saying that the snaps were for Snuff. And next thing I know, I see a lot of hands going into there, man.
I mean, hey, we want Snuff to watch his health.
Yeah,
we don't
yeah,
need
that's
you
all it
walking around. You know, you get older, you got to watch your health, your cholesterol, your potassium, all that.
She said your potassium. Also, nigga, I paid for it.
I
So
said the wrong
I can have
potassium.
as many as I want.
But first of all, it's ginger in them, right?
Hey,
There is
listen.
ginger in them.
So ginger is good for you.
In reality, you should only have one cookie a week.
Who said
Anywho,
that?
if y'all want to order some cookies, y'all can hit us up either at Big Dog Bites on Instagram or at Torian_. That's BIGDAWGBITEZ or TAUREN_. Y'all hit us up, hit them DMs. They $10 a dozen. We got a few different flavors for you. Fuck with your boy.
And also, Snuff and Kale, I got waist trainers for y'all.
First of all,
For men.
men
Yes.
think I'm a bitch.
No,
That's
I
what
literally
she just
have
called me
waist
a
trainers.
bitch.
I have waist trainers for men and women.
Man, what my big ass look like walking around some goddamn Spanx? The fuck?
It's the best.
They're not waist trainers for men. They're girdles for men.
Yeah.
No, it's not. It's for you to work out in so you can sweat.
Oh, well then you fucked up already. If you think I'm finna be working, I know I don't need the motherfucking.
But man, it's taking off, man. I see that you.
Yeah, I did see that for real though.
She's really taking off for the waist trainers. So what got you into this saying, you know what, I'm going to start doing?
Well, you know, when I lost all this weight, when I do my water fast.
Okay. When I need an assistant, baby, you gonna be the first one I call. Okay.
I know the spill.
It sounds like hate, don't it, man? It sounds like a little bit of hate. It sounds like a little bit of
When
hate
the hate
going
don't
on.
work, they start telling lies.
Anyway, so with the waist trainers, because I'm on my health kick, like Kel said, and I do water fast, and I definitely try to watch what I eat from time to time. I started ordering waist trainers myself, and I was like, why not get in the lane that I'm already in? Why not help out my sisters? Because I see a lot of us walking around with a fupa and want to get rid of it. For the ladies that don't, this ain't for you. I mean, if you want to, holla at me. But if not, hey, MG Diva Beauty is out there trying to get my ladies snatched. Got some sweat cream, got detox tea. Hey, what you need, I got it.
What sweat cream?
Is that to make you sweat or to keep
Yeah,
you?
so it makes you sweat more. So defining pretty much your midsection more. So when you put it on your stomach, you put your trainer on, and then you work out.
Snuff Magee has sweat cream as well that if you want to put them. I'm sorry, the Fuse of Snuff Magee does not represent Snuff Magee and Friends. I do apologize. I'm sorry.
Nobody.
No, too easy. I apologize, man. But it's doing real good. What else is going on with you, man? It's been a while. Catch up.
It's been a minute, been a while. That's what Janae Aiko said. But anyway, man, just focusing on mental health. I know a lot of us are working from home, and we're not able to see our friends and family so often. Yes, bars and restaurants are open, but you're restricted to how you can enjoy your meal or how you can enjoy your drink. For me, I've been just trying to take that route of going to therapy, actually talking to somebody and focusing on myself. A lot of time we put into our family and friends of what they have going on and don't think about what we have going on personally, which is very important. So take care of yourself, man. Mental health is everything. I cut my hair. When a woman cuts her hair, something about to switch up. So I don't know who about to get cut off, but God bless you.
I thought it was us for a minute.
Listen.
She didn't cut her hair. It's about to be over.
She didn't turn the knee along. She don't fuck with us no more.
Listen. No, I told you, Tony Braxton.
Oh, yeah,
7 whole 9.
She said they wasn't
Matter
man
what.
enough for me.
Hey, come on.
Come on,
If
man.
you wanna leave.
We about to get a duet. We about to get a duet up in here.
Listen, but yeah, no, I just been focusing on mental health, still trying to stay on my health kick. I've been cutting up a little bit, having a couple of meals, but hey, why not enjoy
This
yourself?
fool said I've been cutting up a little bit, having a couple of
Hey,
meals.
listen, why not enjoy yourself? You have to enjoy yourself. We gotta die one
You
day.
ain't got to tell me.
Oh, I know, Kel. We know
The-
you
the
gonna
belly
enjoy
enjoys
yourself.
itself. A
Listen,
little too damn.
listen. But all I'm saying is competition. You better come ready and stay ready. The competition can happen at any
When
time.
is this-
And I want to
That's
say
the
in
way
the fall
competition
time,
works.
you know what comes up? You got homecomings. You got Thanksgiving.
First of all, we won't have
you
any
got,
of that shit.
Huh?
We not having none of that.
Yeah, no, we not going to have none of it. It's going to be kind of like on virtual, like how they doing basketball right now. That's really weird to me. But yeah, just be ready.
We stay ready in the dungeon.
I'm good now. I done got it all out of my system during quarantine, so I'm straight. Let's do it.
Hey, listen, flu is about to come around
I don't get
and
that.
quarantine times 2.
I don't see it going anywhere. We talked about it on multiple episodes, but I really don't see it going anywhere, especially the fact that we're about to creep on flu season, and with Corona still being, pretty much high around here, kids going back to school.
So I saw Louisa. They went back to school. Where else do you know of in the area, like people are actually going back to school?
I really don't know a lot of areas. I know Hopewell at one time talked about going back to school this month, but I haven't heard much about it. I know a lot of colleges are still doing virtual.
Shit, my little cousin, he about to go off to school. He about to go to Old Dominion.
But how are they doing classes right now? Like that are going to school?
I'm honestly not sure. I live in Richmond, and in Richmond, they're not going to school.
So they don't. I heard some schools in the area had the option for your kid to still go, but it was going to be only but so many kids can ride the bus.
And a lot of people are actually promoting that, saying that they want the kids to go back to school. And I know we are doing a school supply drive, but, that's going to be for virtual as well. We're going to have masks and sanitizers for the kids.
That's important.
Mm-hmm.
But with other companies really not opening up and people working from home for the remainder of the year, why would you send kids back in September?
Right, when there's thousands of kids in the school at one time and they're touching everything. You can't tell. A kid is not going to listen to you wash your hands, keep washing your hands. They're a kid. So I don't blame them, but you can monitor them a little bit more at home. I know for some of the people that I work with, working from home, they're just like, it's hard. Like, how am I going to teach my kid and work? So that's why some people do want their kids to go back to school.
I guess I can understand both sides of it. I'm not going to say I agree one way or the other, but I can understand that for some parents that does feel like, they feel like that's a better move for them. You can't knock somebody for what they feel like is better for their household. You can disagree, but you can't tell them. You don't know what shit is like in their house. Right. So,
And they could have like 5 kids. So you got 5 kids, got to separate them. And if you're working like on a phone, for example, how can you going to have to get off? You risking your job trying to make sure the kids good at school.
Shit happen. You living like that, motherfucker got to pay more for that Wi-Fi. You got to upgrade that package and all that shit. So like it's a lot that goes into it.
Hey, listen, get the essentials.
People look at it from a very surface level a lot of times and don't look at every household's not the same. You can't judge another person's household based off yours. So
how do you all feel? I know the two of you all both work from home. Mm-hmm. How was that experience for you all? Because I know I couldn't. I'm just such a lazy guy here. I know I couldn't get anything done.
It's depressing.
I'm on the other end.
No, I mean, it's not. I like the fact that I could just go downstairs and boom, there's work. But it makes you less motivated because when you're actually going to work, you getting up earlier, getting yourself together, getting yourself in a better headspace. Now it's like, boom, I'm getting up.
Well, it's also, we were doing 2 different things too. Like me, I was doing like straight call center. Well, I'm still doing it for a few more weeks. So it's like nothing really changes. That phone's still ringing whether I'm at home or in the office. So you kind of, while I was a big advocate against working from home, once you start doing it, the shit don't change. You know what I'm saying? That phone's still ringing. You still got to answer. You still got to do the same shit. Mm-hmm. And I just appreciate being able to watch Netflix while I do the shit. So, it's just, when you do, Mel, she big supervisor and all this shit. Big boss over here. So shit a little different for her.
Oh, she want people to supervise in person.
First of all,
she
and that's another thing. Out in there. That was a project.
Get your ass on the phone, goddammit, Tamika. I done told you. Get out of rap right now.
Now here you go. Could you log out for me, please? We about to walk your ass out.
First of all, it wasn't even that. It was more so like. And I did have to pick up the phone sometimes. Like, yo, what are you doing? I had to call like. Yeah, no, but that was just a project role. I'm just a regular nigga again, okay? I'm just. Nah, I mean,
you can't go back. You can't go back to regular. Once you've been a supervisor,
I know, because now they. But look, I came out number 1 back on the streets. Coming back in the streets, I was number 1. So they was like, "Damn, she good." So now they watching me. They like, "You better not fuck up, because you want that permanent position."
I don't need that type of pressure.
Right. I mean, like, that's why I said mental health is so important. Like, me having that type of pressure, I'm just like, what the fuck? I don't even have no room to fuck up.
Yeah, but you do, because do what you want to do.
Hey, listen.
Them people ain't finna fire you right now.
Damn, right now.
I'm just saying, like, they ain't trying to hire nobody else right now. Suppose that motherfucker got COVID. They need you. They know you safe.
Well, speaking of that, I was talking to Mel earlier. Rolls Royce in Prince George is going to shut down, and people are going to lose 300 jobs, 300 workers.
Damn.
I want to say in 2021. Now, I want to say Rolls Royce is known for aviation parts, for airplanes, jets, and whatever. And with the corona,
production slowed down.
But I also heard that production was already down before, so this pretty much put it.
And they were talking about all that money they were bringing to the area. Now look at you about
300 jobs, man.
That's why.
And that was a.
Well, at least they opened a new Amazon. They did just open a new Amazon.
And Amazon's gonna be open.
Yeah, but
Bezos making all the money from the pandemic.
Oh yeah, because they was delivering the hell out of the packages.
Didn't they put a headquarters on the East Coast? Is it Northern Virginia they decided to put it at?
Your guess is
I remember because they wanted it in New York and they didn't do it, and people in New York was mad about it. But I want to say Northern Virginia, if I'm not mistaken. But they're everywhere. It's at least 3 in this area.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, now it's 4.
I know it's
Because it's one in Sandston,
Mhm.
one in
Is it
Chesterfield, one in
over
Dinwiddie,
Bells.
and now they just built that one in Prince George.
another one in Prince George.
Yeah.
Wow. I want to say Ashland. I thought they had one.
It's either is Sandston near Ashland?
I think Sandston like East End, like towards like.
Ain't there one down by your job too?
I think it is.
Yeah,
It might
it's
be
Amazon-
5
Amazon
then.
over there, yeah.
It might be 5
I'm about
because
to
I
say, we
know
work in the
someone
same
that works
area. I
there.
done
Yeah.
passed that bitch plenty of times.
It's either 4 or 5.
And yet it still takes. Down here, I don't get. You know how some people in Richmond can order shit and get it the same day.
Me.
Oh yeah, me. I can order.
Oh, I
real
forgot.
shit.
Yeah, I forgot she didn't.
You know,
Hey,
she a Richmond nigga now. You know?
She went across the water.
Come on now, Southside.
But we got all those. We got one in Chester. We got one in Dinwiddie, and I still can't
I
get
feel
shit
like
the
y'all
same
should be
day.
able to get it from the
But
one
you gotta think
down
about
Commerce.
it.
Okay.
The stuff that you might want might not be at those warehouses.
Yeah.
I mean, that's true.
But I also heard now with Whole Foods that you can order stuff.
But
Yeah,
only
and
on
if-
Amazon.
in
Yeah,
the
we've done-
city.
we
In the
done that
city
shit.
only. Y'all can't get that now.
She funny.
You know, Whole Foods been delivered to my home. So
It's
Move to
all
Richmond, man.
it's all good.
I mean, y'all do have Walmart pickup.
You laughed a little too hard back there, man. Somebody don't want to be on camera. You
Hey,
know.
listen.
It's all good. Hey, look, before we get into the relevance part, let's go ahead and we're going to take us a little
waiting for that big dog.
drinky drink. You know, this is the
I'm scared of that.
Julio 1942.
come on now. Now, you know when you got class, you don't even have to say who. You just say 1942, and they know what it is. That's
Well,
what I was
I
saying.
done had a few. I don't know how much class I got right now. But
Niggas been drinking. It's been a little drinking.
I'll let you all pour your own. Are we doing that, Mel? Are you doing a Douce? I mean, I know we didn't had a few. We've been pre-gaming.
I got a driver if I need one.
Which one I want? Which one light on your feet?
Oh, this thing ready.
You can't be like he said. Yeah, don't be talking off camera if you don't want to be on the
Let me
camera.
do this. What is this? A
Tequila.
tequila.
Yes.
It's about to be a little spicy. I'm glad I got it.
That sounds like Chanel Mama boy. Every time I don't like tequila, it tastes like pepper.
Yeah, it is spicy.
I like tequila, man.
I do
Snuff got
too.
me on. I drink tequila now. I don't even be drinking the yak like talking about.
Try to tell you, man. Try to
Yeah,
tell you.
like somebody grandpa.
This is the 1942. Hey, Julio.
Fuck
This
with us.
this
Yeah.
a real one.
Salute.
Shout out to 2021.
50 more.
Y'all.
That right there.
I had mass mix of water.
And it still make that shit smooth as hell.
Yeah.
It is smooth.
You like that?
I don't want to take another sip after you fucking say that. He did it. Take that. The fuck's wrong with you, man?
Speaking of take that, man, let's talk about the hot topic this week. Cardi B and Meg Thee Stallion
Ah.
with that very educational, informative.
Yeah.
She said she don't cook, she don't clean. Let me show
She
you
got
how I
that
got
ring.
that ring.
And look, let me tell you something now. Ladies, this is Cardi B and this is Meg Thee Stallion. If you don't want to cook or you don't want to clean, even if you got that WAP, don't expect what Cardi B and Meg is getting. That's all I'm saying.
Cardi B got a lot of money to
Yeah.
go along with that non-cooking and cleaning.
And Cardi got Offset too, so she got his money as well. So I'm just saying. But what do you think about the song? Starting with you, Mel.
Okay, I did a review on it and I don't like it.
Really?
Speak on it.
So it was not a banger for me. Like, people hyped it up way too much. Like, I'm expecting to get up and start twerking, you know, like on the Irrelevance. That song.
No,
you
I
can
feel it.
turn
I
up
feel
to
what you're
that.
saying.
This
I feel what
WAP
you're
is like something you about to ride to, I guess. I don't know.
Not to cut you off, but WAP is always a banger. Always.
Hey, that's
One
your
time for the one
opinion.
time. One time for the one time.
Wait, let me.
That's because you don't get no WAP. That's all it is.
I'm not
moving.
gonna say shit on this camera. Now let me tell you something. Yeah. Anyways, WAP was not it for me. They would look really beautiful. I think they could have did without Jenner
Yeah, everybody's
She
saying
called
that.
her Jenner. She-
because she's not a Kardashian.
I'm-
Her mother, both of her mothers are very famous,
This
but
is my- Whoa, Jesus Christ! You shouldn't have gave her that 1942. Mel doesn't normally talk
I mean,
like that.
hey, Mel's.
Oh,
Where-
I didn't say
where's
she wasn't
the
accurate.
lie?
I didn't
Yeah.
say she was accurate.
so
I didn't say
she
she
don't
wasn't
have.
accurate.
I'm about to say she does have two moms. If I'm respecting what's going on currently, technically her baby has two grandmas.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but I believe he's. fuck it. I'm a fucking up by saying that. So.
Or you trying to say he's still dangling, pretty much? Yeah.
No, I feel like she has said that she still wants to be referred to like as their. I don't fucking know. Just forget it. It's too much shit.
How?
See, the thing about it is nowadays, this is being in 2020, even though it's COVID-19 going on, we have to be very PC.
We're not trying to get canceled.
And we don't want to be part of the cancel culture, even though this is comedy based. It is comedy based, and a lot of shit going on with the Kardashians is very comical. It's very comical.
They gotta stop that cancel nation shit. Like they not even canceling the right people. Like y'all ain't even canceled Tory Lane ass yet.
They try to cancel Snuff, man. They try to cancel Snuff. I was making some comments this week. Segue. Kamala Harris and Joe Biden. And I'm not a big Joe Biden fan. I'm sorry.
That makes two of us.
I am not a Joe Biden fan, even though
Creepy Joe.
We all know Trump's got to go.
That rhyme. You need to get in the studio with that shit.
I got bars. I got bars now.
This nigga can't do anything that he says he can do.
Look, I give you bars. Snuff hard to drop 30 on you. You fuck around at Uno. I hold mail. I hold mail on Uno. Domino, look, you can't lie about it. I'll fuck y'all up in bones.
Nigga, I beat you.
Moving on.
He's the type of person that want to keep playing until he wins.
Yeah, he kept trying to...
But y'all don't say shit about Jordan. Jordan keep playing till he win.
What?
Who is Jordan?
Wow. Okay.
Michael.
But look, anyway, Kamala Harris and Joe Biden.
About Michael Jordan.
Being that I'm not a Joe Biden.
Play no more.
Being I'm not a
cowboy.
I'm not a Joe Biden fan. So with him saying that Kamala Harris is going to be his vice president, or is going to run with him, being that she's black as of now.
Damn, bro.
Indian or Jamaican?
Well, she,
I would just like to say that doesn't fucking matter.
It doesn't matter. If you black,
is
you
the dominant race, baby.
If you black, you black. But it's been times where she said that she's Indian. She's it's kind of like the Tiger Woods situation. But anyway, she has a track record.
As they both do. Let's be honest.
Oh yes.
What she done did?
A lot. Yeah. She's done a lot. And now the argument is that she was a prosecutor, so she was doing her job, but she did lock up a lot of brothers
for victimless and or nonviolent crimes.
Yes,
let's make that clear.
But for a long period of time, is that what's happening?
Oh yeah, they was throwing years at them.
Yeah,
and also she was not a fan, or she did not want police to wear body cams.
And I want to say, this whole narrative that people are going to come at her because she's a black woman, while I do understand the root of it, people will come at her because she's a black woman. Nothing that we are saying is because she's a black woman.
No.
It's simply to hold the people who are supposed to represent us accountable.
Exactly.
It's that simple. Like, that is what we should do as constituents of this country. We should hold the people who are supposed to represent us accountable for the things that they've done. You can't dismiss that shit just because it makes you feel better.
We cannot forget that the government works for us.
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely.
The government works for us. We do not work for them. If someone's going to represent us, even though we want 45 to go, I get that everybody's saying it. I vote for a goddamn roach if it's going against Trump. Fuck all that.
Just so you know, that's fucking stupid.
Yeah.
I have a question, though. People that say they don't like Trump, is it based off of the comments that they've heard him say? Is it based off them actually doing research? What do they feel like? What makes them not want Trump?
Because what he says and what he endorses. Now, if we go to policy, a lot of people can't really have that conversation because they don't look into that shit.
Right, absolutely.
But that is what politics should be based upon.
Exactly.
Absolutely.
What they look into is things that he has said, and I will bring it up with the Colin Kaepernick situation, with the Charlottesville situation, saying both sides.
Yeah, nobody's saying he's not a fucking dumbass. He is. Trump is a piece of shit. He's a racist, and he's a dumbass.
Yeah.
But that also doesn't mean that I have to, it shouldn't mean, I should say, that I have to pick someone who is just a closeted dumbass racist as well. Like,
that's what I'm getting at.
Because people keep saying, so this is my thing. I was talking about this earlier with my sister. One of the big things people keep saying is you have to deal with who you have right now. And while I do understand that line of thinking, they are literally banking on us always just dealing on who we have to deal with. Until you're willing to do something to have people there that you don't just have to tolerate or deal with, is going to continue to be people that you just have to tolerate or deal with. Like, these people are literally here to represent you. They should take into account literally the things that will benefit you, the things that will help you, and not just pander to people for 10 minutes for a vote.
I hate it when people are saying, well, when they get into office, well, we had to clean up everything that the previous office did, and we weren't able to get our policies in place. I'm like, look, I'm tired of this Republican, Democrat shit.
Right.
I'm sorry.
Yeah. Well, the system is fucked, and that's the thing. That's what I think people forget. Like they're comfortable just operating within the system because it makes them feel better. But you have to understand the system is fucked. You need to overhaul the entire system. If you just keep the same system and put different players in it, that don't mean shit.
Right.
Bill Belichick got rid of Tom Brady, but guess what? The next motherfucker,
Killer Cam.
yeah, Cam, he's gonna have to play in Bill Belichick's system. It's just a different player in the same system. The system is what needs changing, not necessarily the players.
I got a question, Kel, because
Yes,
I was talking to Snuff about this earlier. So, you know, you got some people that don't vote, some people that do vote. Boom, everybody got their point of views. But do you feel like people vote based off of the information they have researched, or just far as what their family and friends have said, vote Democratic or Republican? Boom. So with that being said, do you think it's wrong for someone to say, I don't vote because honestly I don't look into politics? That just isn't my stilo. Like they don't vote.
Well, so I don't think that not voting is necessarily wrong. That reasoning, I think we should all do research. So
Right.
Chris Rock, back in 2004, I forget what the stand-up special is, but he said it best. If you are really a person who's into politics and who's into change, progressiveness, all that good type of shit, nobody is one thing. Nobody is a monolith to the point of, I'm strictly a conservative, I'm strictly a liberal. There's things that everyone agrees with on both sides if you actually are to do the research.
Right.
So for you to just say, well, get him out of office no matter what, well, he might have some policy that actually benefits you where this other person doesn't, and vice versa. But it's up to you to actually do the research to pick those. Like, if you can't push forth policy that's going to benefit you, your vote is wasted. Mm-hmm. It's legitimately wasted because you're not doing anything to benefit you. You're not doing anything to benefit your people. You have to push forth things that will actually help you and your people, not just persons who make you feel better.
Listen, and so many people, because I'll just put myself on Front Street. Like I told Snuff earlier, I was the person that said, you know, oh, sit this election out too. Cool. And it was like people, not to say it was backlashing, I felt like it was no education behind what they were saying. It was the normal, oh, do you not know what your people fought for? You know, the regular, the usual.
People fought for your right to vote. Your right is not your obligation.
Absolutely, and that's why I'm saying I hate when people like, oh, that's so sad that people don't vote. First of all, do you know what you're voting for? Did you research, or you going off what your mama and your daddy said?
Like, let's keep it real. Motherfuckers fought for your right to sit in the front of the bus, but y'all was with me in the back of that motherfucker.
Cutting up. Okay.
Like,
people, listen, it's 2020. We're still fighting racism. Yeah. True. Now, what people's opinions, if they want to be a hippie, I ain't gonna say I'm a hippie. But if they want to be like, I don't vote, I'm not into politics. That's just me. I'm not. That's just not my thing.
But that's the thing. That's your right.
Yeah.
And that's what people don't understand. Right. If I don't want to vote,
and I should be able to voice this on a public platform, and I'm going to get some backlash, but you should not try to force your opinion on it or even try to be negative towards it, even though I know that's going to happen. It's going to fucking happen. Like, if I blow up and I say this on my platform, people probably will be like, oh, she's canceled, or that's whack. That's cool, but I'm still going to have people sticking with me saying, hey, Mel, that's your opinion. I don't judge you any other way. And I appreciate that. The way that Kel just came at me, what he said, I love the way he explained it, how he felt about it. It was no attack. It was an educational piece for me.
Oh, don't ever get it. I ain't never voted for a president in my goddamn life.
Listen,
I voted local elections. I ain't never voted for a president.
And I just told him the last president I voted for was Obama. And I'll be real with you, I voted for him because he was fucking black. I was 19 years old. I was 19 years old. And that's why I voted. I didn't read up on him. I didn't know shit about Obama. I voted because he was black. And I'm being real, sitting up here telling y'all, whoever's viewing this, if you're viewing it 10 years from now, Mel said that shit because I don't have no reason to lie or be scared. Because who the fuck are you?
God, keep it a stack. Look, I did the same thing. I mean, he was
That 42 on that.
yeah, you know what I'm saying? And look, we did it. We did it because he was black. We wanted to see a black man as a president.
I wanted to say at least once in my lifetime I had a black president.
We've gotten that. Now we passed that.
Now you got as
Jay-Z would say, we're past that. Right now, we want policies.
Yeah. I'll even put it to you like this. So if, let's say you're comfortable with the way the system works right now, and you're like, I'm going to vote for, who I can vote for, blah, blah, blah. Perfectly fine. That's your right. I'm not judging you at all. This is what I will judge. Until you're willing to do the work to get your policies pushed. Like, people don't understand politics is all about money. So if you're not putting any money behind this politician, guess what? They don't give a fuck about you.
Hey, Kim Kardashian.
They are for hire. Politicians are for hire.
Listen.
Policy comes from money.
Listen.
And that's why black people are dead last all the time, because we don't practice group economics and put our money together to push forth these politicians. Like, was it Charlamagne who said it and got all that backlash? Oh, no, P. Diddy. Where he was like...
the black vote. Hold it hostage.
Make them... Like, y'all, we don't make nobody earn our fucking vote. Like, you're literally going to vote for them just because they're a Democrat or just because they're not named Donald J.
That $10,000 that y'all just got, y'all could have used that.
If you're going to vote, just once again, just vote based off of things that will actually be
that you actually know for a fact.
That $10,000 will get y'all locked up. Hey, look, I'm trying to say.
Hey, listen, I ain't got nothing to do with it, but
be careful.
If you had that $10,000, we could have did something powerful. And shout out to everybody that started a business during this pandemic. I just wanted to say that.
A lot of entrepreneurship going on.
Yeah.
Black entrepreneurship is fucking.
However, after the pandemic, do y'all feel like this is going to proceed, or do you think it's going to fall through?
I wanted to keep going.
I do, and I'm not putting anything negative.
I believe it will, just because I feel like black people have been providing quality. People have found like, oh, I can go to these black businesses and still get this quality material or service or whatever the fuck it is that you're looking for. And I feel like it's been a good, not experiment, but it's been a good trial, and people will continue to do it.
Hey, listen, Black Wall Street, we need you back. Hey, listen, we need those black communities, those black malls, those black businesses, those black owners. Bad the block. Who post was it I saw? I want to say it was Mike Epps this week. He talked about how he went back home and bought the block.
Yeah, I did see that.
He bought up the block. Like, let's start buying our blocks. There's so many houses in this area I see that's so abandoned. It's just sitting there making the city look even worse. Like, buy the community back. Like Trey, come back. Buy the community back. If you see this.
Hey, I just want to throw something out there real quick. It has nothing necessarily to do with what we're talking about. Whenever you're back, get her drunk again beforehand.
Oh my God!
I love this outspoken male. No, talk your shit.
Oh, we love it.
It's appreciated.
How does Travis Scott say it again? I'm sorry.
Fuck Travis Scott, man.
It's lit. And then Meg.
I'm not fucking as a person. Like, I don't know you, my nigga. I'm just not a fan of his music.
I feel you, man.
Like Tiger, let's cut it out.
Tiger's better.
With Kamala, I get that black women are supporting her because it is a beautiful thing to see that a black woman will,
you can separate the two issues, though, right?
Be a vice president. I get that, but at the same time, we want
quality.
We want her for us. We want to make sure that she's for us.
And body cams, that's not for us. We need those. She's against them.
And we do remember Joe Biden with the crime bill back in the day. And, people will argue saying that crime was high during that time with the crack epidemic. But, how did crack get into the neighborhoods?
The crack pandemic?
You know what I'm saying? I will say that. But Joe Biden was, hey, they locked us up, man. What was it, 3 strikes? You had to do 80% of your time.
And while I know everybody, give everybody a chance to change. Number one, keep that same energy with everybody. Mm-hmm. And number two, and just because you change, I don't think that necessarily means you need the highest position of power in this country, just in case.
And he's not a good talker. I'm not looking forward to these debates between him and Trump. It's going to be it's going to be a circus. It's going to be a circus. So a lot of people are saying that if Biden does win the presidency, that he may step down within the first year or two. And she will take, but my thing is, that man, there's something going on with him, man. He's 77 years old. Come on, man.
I'm tired of these old ass presidents. I'm being real with you. I'm tired of these old ass presidents. We need some.
Vote for Ye. He's 40.
Hey, listen, I'm not voting for him. He has a mental issue.
Even do. Snuff Magee and friends, we do support mental health and mental illness, and we do believe in therapy, but we do not want Kanye as president. Come on now.
And for a person like me, I'm speaking out on mental health. It's very important. It's not any joke about it or anything like that. It's more so he's not taking care of his mental issue. He is openly letting us see it is a problem. And we want this person to run our country. Like, no, sir. I'm good. I'm good on that. Like, I'm not going to watch you like I watch Trump right now, debate with news reporters and talk junk to them or say something that doesn't even make sense.
Maybe she has China. China.
The China disease.
When Buddy asked him that question, that nigga ain't say shit. So what do you have to say about like all the lies you tell?
Yes.
He is quick to tell a reporter that you're disrespectful and say that question doesn't make sense. I feel like, Trump, you have to come better with what you're saying.
It's
Your
very
verbiage
nasty.
is bad.
Very nasty question, right? That's
right.
Very, very nasty.
He'd be so upset.
So this is, I mean, he's.
It's common.
They don't be asking him no off the wall. They be asking him legit questions, and he be like, "You know what? I want you out of here."
Well, what do people expect? He's fucking Donald Trump.
Yeah.
Donald, shout out to you about that bankruptcy because I followed your footsteps. But shorty, you gotta change. You gotta change on what you saying, okay?
But that, I mean, like Kale said, the man was known for just being out of pocket.
Yeah,
the
like
whole you're fired, being just down.
Man, humanity is everything. Humanity is everything, and let me tell you something. That reporter is your customer.
That there is no compassion to that man. I don't see.
What rich white man you know with compassion and or empathy?
He need customer service skills.
Name one wealthy white man that you know with empathy and or compassion.
Northern.
I'm sorry.
What's his name?
Are you talking about Governor Northam? Blackface Northam?
Northern.
Oh shit, he did do that.
Blackface Northam?
They trying to take.
I mean,
they gonna take our guns, man.
Northern
Hold on, listen. Y'all shut the fuck up. Y'all watching this. Listen. Look. Listen. Y'all gotta be real. That shit happened all those years ago when they thought that shit was cool, and it wasn't cool at all. However, we are in 2020. That man knows damn well that shit won't right. He knows it. What can he do?
How you know?
You know what? Hopefully he thinks that shit's wrong. He said he was sorry.
So should we? So
He did the Ruben stutter. Sorry.
With that logic, then Joe Biden should be just fine being the president since he No. It's the same logic. Keep the same energy all the time. People change, right?
I posted that shit about Biden, man, and people were saying it was a fake video. His lips won't go on with the sound. I was like, well, hold on, I got the YouTube. We got the full video, man. This man is to be
I get what you're
out of pocket.
I get what you're saying, Kel. But I'm just saying,
and I'm not saying one way or the other is right. I'm just saying that we have to keep the same energy with everything. How you feel is what's right.
Accountability, man. Because I mean, I will say, if I was to run for political office, I mean, they may dig some stuff up from my past.
They're gonna dig something up. They're gonna pull a tweet that I put in 2009 when I was in fucking high school and be like, "Oh, she said this."
What you said?
I don't fucking know. I'll be wilding.
Facts.
Okay.
Yeah. But yeah, they're gonna. Everybody has dirt. Everybody has dirt, man.
Oh God.
But
That was good talk.
Yeah, you have to be genuine, man. A lot of that stuff going on up there, I don't see that.
Authenticity and politics don't mix. Excuse me.
If you want to go into politics,
you can't be authentic and be a politician because you have to go for who's paying you.
Yeah.
Well, we had Marcus on the show. The brother seemed like he was very.
Yeah, right now, and this is not like he's an authentic person. I really enjoyed talking to him. He taught me a lot. But politics on those higher levels, we know what it is. Like, just donors and campaign funds and all those good type of things. Which,
hey, $1 gonna talk, baby.
Yeah, if we can operate within that system and make it benefit us, I'm all for it. But until we're able to operate in that system and make it benefit us, that's the problem.
That's what I'm saying. Like, you're voting for something and someone because they say they have all these good qualities and they haven't maybe dug up anything yet on them. But how the fuck is your vote really impacting us to help us? Like,
I just want us to care about us. I want us to actually make strides for us.
Like, this is where I was going. Like you were saying, $1. Like, even though we got this president that's supposed to be good, somebody else putting their money in may persuade them to go another way with some shit that they're doing that's not for us. That's what I'm saying. Voting to me is not. It ain't for me.
Politics is just about money, man. Like, we have to understand it, and that's why they've destroyed any time black people have come together and actually practiced those group economics that could actually get things to benefit us, pushed they've destroyed it before we're able to do that.
Someone had commented on my post and they said to vote is to wish.
It is.
And I think that is
And y'all making
accurate.
a wish.
that's
very
pretty much
Make a wish foundation. No disrespect to that foundation, but
yeah, just that's all it is, man.
and this is the last piece around politics right now. Well, it kind of ties in. What was it? The Epstein Island? Epstein Island and Ellen and who else? I was researching the hell out of this stuff.
Talk some shit.
Yeah.
No, listen, I was researching. And I remember it was a black lady. I think she was in the UK, and she was interviewing one of the women that was like on the island and talked about how they had all these orgies. Because I wanted to know more, like what's going on, because it started with the Pizzagate.
Mm-hmm.
And how they started it because of Justin Bieber saying that he was molested. And that's how I ended up falling into the Epstein Island subjects. So with that, do you feel like they were bringing Oprah into it? Like, do you feel like these people of power are actually involved in this?
I do. I don't. I think that conspiracy.
Yeah, why you laugh?
Being that conspiracy theorist stuff is
Like the Pizzagate, I don't kind of believe it.
First of all, I hate that term. Like that term is literally used to make people sound crazy.
yeah. It's not talked about in national media.
You got to
But
research.
but it's talked about everywhere else.
People.
Yeah, it's talked about everywhere else. Lets me know that the higher ups are involved.
Right, because you see how I also read how they stopped it from being a hashtag on Twitter. They were stopping it from being a hashtag on TikTok.
They're stopping every video, all that shit.
Because it came back, and it was years ago when they stopped it, even before TikTok. But being that Justin Bieber did some type of gesture, it came back up because he was saying he was molested as a child star.
I haven't seen that.
That's what made me get into the whole Pizzagate. And
That's what brought you down the rabbit hole.
Hold
Let me say
on,
something.
was it Justin? I know
it was Justin Bieber. That's how it recently came back up.
I know that Corey Feldman had some stuff going on. The two Corys.
Yeah, I heard about that shit back in the day. Yeah.
But he had name dropped Charlie Sheen, but he was also talking about pretty much Hollywood in general, how they just
Right.
Well,
run.
I mean, a lot of people, fucking Kirstie Alley, talked about that shit recently. She
Oh,
said something about that shit.
That's what I'm saying. This was just recent because he tipped his hat or some shit, and they was like, "This is Pizzagate." And like, I even looked at an interview with the dude that owns the fucking pizza shop that they're saying is like a
You talking about the one in D.C.?
isn't it DC?
I don't know if we're talking about the same thing. That's the only thing.
Well, see, and that's why I digged into it, and I was on so many different things, and it was the dude that owned it. Got to be because it was like the dude. He was like he'd been getting harassed for years. Because people been calling in saying that they're doing sex trafficking out the pizza shop in the back, etc.
I think so. I didn't go nowhere near as deep as you, but I believe I saw.
See, I be
Is it the
researching.
same pizza shop?
I wonder if it's up north somewhere.
I read something in passing about it, and it was like if you look at the Yelp reviews, people talking about like hearing kids and all that shit.
Yeah.
But like
That's
I said,
where
I
they
just read
said
it
the
in passing.
Pizzagate term came from.
Gotcha. I need to do more research on that.
Yeah, I need to look into it as well. I do believe in that,
I mean, pedophilia has been prevalent.
the sexual predators and child trafficking. This shit is real. I mean, and at one point before the whole COVID-19, they were actually talking about sex trafficking, but you notice
It ain't talked about as much.
especially after the Epstein thing, because it's a lot of hitters
And I have
involved.
to watch that documentary on Netflix. I didn't watch it.
I don't think I finished it, but I watched a lot of it.
I need to check. It's a lot of
But
shit.
that's weird. You have but they said most of the chicks, the lady that I was watching that was getting interviewed, she was like most of the chicks were from like the UK, and were teenage models perhaps, and they were maybe like 17, 18, 19 young girls, and they were just having these orgies with them on the island.
So on the what's the word? On the documentary, a lot of it from what once again I ain't finished the whole thing, but what I was saying, like they'll get these girls and he would hire them to be his masseuse. 15, 16-year-old girls hiring them to be his masseuse, and then one thing leads to another. You know how that shit goes. I
That's
don't
so
need to go into
fucking
it.
creepy and weird. People
But,
are disgusting. Like, is it you get money and you turn it to be a fucking creep, or what is it?
Well, they were always a creep.
Yeah,
Now
the money
they
just gave them the-
they have money. Now they have the opportunity to do whatever they want.
Yeah.
What in the
Money
fuck?
gives you the advantage.
Like I said, people don't change
But
when they
it
get money.
stems from their
They just
childhood of
become
making them a fucking creep. Something happened to them, or they saw something.
Some people just
Well,
crazy.
There's a lot of people who believe. Once again, I'm definitely I'm not advocating this at all. I'm
Right.
literally just pointing something out.
Right.
A lot of people believe that pedophilia is just another form of love, basically. Like it's people who are pushing to get that shit like legal.
I heard about that.
Like they're trying to go back into some 1920 shits, and like to think about it was a normal thing. Like even watching this lady's case, she was 11 years old, got pregnant by the deacon of the church, and her mother didn't believe her, and she made her marry this man, and she ended up having 6 more kids with this man all the way until she was like 18, and then she ended up leaving him and got pregnant some more times. Like, that shit is weird to me. Like, I'm coming to you as your child and saying I'm getting raped by the deacon of the church, which the church is right upstairs from my house, and you're saying I'm lying. And then you make me marry this man.
Well, that's also something that happens in our community a lot. Young women aren't believed.
They're saying you're fast, trying to
you're
cover
fast,
up some
or
shit.
you did some shit, or they just ignore it. And that is a prevalent problem in our community that needs more addressing.
Absolutely.
If we want to protect the black women, let's protect the black women for real.
Yeah.
Just like there was a certain politician that was locked up for messing with a young black woman. Mm-hmm. And he did go on to marry her, and they had
We've spoken
multiple.
about him.
That's so sick that these people in power are getting locked up more than anything. No drugs, no guns, nothing but being a fucking pedophile. Like, how? Creepy ass niggas.
But I mean, it's been going on for years. Mm-hmm. It's been going on for years. I mean, we're talking about it, but the fact that people defend them, people defend these pedophiles. They defend them.
Like, love is love. That's their motto.
Yeah.
It's no age on love. How can you prey on a child that's fucking 9 years old?
I want to piggyback what you said with the pedophilia. They want to say now it's a mental illness.
Oh yeah,
that's the new thing.
Yes.
Well, it is a mental.
But what I'm saying is it is a mental illness, but they're trying to make it like like they're a victim because
Oh nah, baby, you need to burn. You need to go to jail because first of all, it's too many therapists out here, too many programs. If you know something wrong, just like dudes that that have sex too much, that like to watch porn too much, or anything, it's stuff out there for you.
Hey, speaking of fucking pedophiles, stop calling people out.
I'm sorry.
Speaking of
the views of male.
Speaking of pedophiles,
moving on.
Have y'all seen? I was on Twitter the other day, and it was some shit. It was from back in the day. Not even trying to be funny stuff. You might remember it just because I think it was before I was born or when I was real young. The little boy he was being raped by the Taekwondo instructor or some shit,
my God.
and then he ended up kidnapping him, and he had him for 6 days raping him, blah 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 blah. And when the authorities were bringing him in, his daddy played like he was on the payphone.
Shot his ass in the head.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That was the coolest shit I've ever seen in my life.
Did his daddy get locked up?
No.
Okay, good.
No.
I want to say
he got a 7-year suspended sentence in community service.
Yeah, I remember that because the guy was walking. Was it the airport or what?
I believe it was they had just went and picked him up because they found him in another state.
Yeah.
They went and picked him up, and the daddy was sitting there.
Did he kill? He killed a boy too, right?
No.
He just raped him.
The little boy, the little boy was on the Twitter thread that I was in. He was like, actually, because somebody was like, he got raped for 6 days, and then he was like, actually, he told the story. He done wrote a book and all that good type of shit.
Okay.
But Dad smoked that ass.
Yeah, the guy was walking to the airport with the authorities. Mm-hmm. My man pulled the Samuel Jackson Time to Kill.
He did that shit. But right through his ear, bust his head right there. On live news.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's beautiful.
Hey,
we need to see public execution. So what, the police
were taking him in there in custody?
No, they were walking. Yeah, they were walking with him.
So they already had caught him, but the daddy was like, "That's just ain't enough. You need to be dead." Okay.
And then when they got to court, it was kind of just like in Time to Kill. They brought the white guy on stand, and the white guy was like, "Turn him loose."
I'm gonna keep it real with you, bro. You think about touching mine.
I feel no type of way about that guy. Hey, look, hey, fuck him.
He deserved worse. Honestly, his daddy gave you an easy way out, my boy.
Yeah,
like he deserved worse.
But that's love, man.
Yeah,
that's love. I mean, you took something from that child that he can never get back.
And that could fuck with him mentally for the rest of his life.
And that's what these people don't understand with these with these pedophiles. And people were giving R. Kelly a easy ride, not as harsh on him. Look. You could say these girls know what they're doing, but at the same time, this is going to affect these girls for the rest of their lives, man.
Oh, yeah. No, I would never say that. If anything, I would say that people need to start watching their kids close and stop leaving them with even just family members, because what you're doing is turning this person into a monster that's going to end up getting in trouble that has a mental illness. Like for him, it was his own family member that messed with him. So now look at him. Possibly has a mental illness, and now he's a monster.
I don't wish that on anybody, man. I don't wish that on anybody. Let's move on. Let's lighten this up a little bit,
Please,
man.
God.
Right.
What's Netflix? I'm behind on everything. I will say I'm back on Shameless. I'm on season 8.
Listen, Frank Gallagher is the hustler of the year.
Yo.
You heard
Shameless is
me.
boo-boo.
No, you have to watch Shameless. Shameless is hilarious.
Did you say it's boo-boo?
It is.
What's wrong with you? What you don't like about it?
It's not entertaining.
But how far did you get?
I honestly don't recall.
Exactly.
Right,
So
you gotta sit back and
But
binge
if I
watch
recall,
it.
no,
you have
that
to.
means it wasn't entertaining.
No, but you have to learn the characters, man. Just like when people start Breaking Bad.
Man, fuck them crazy ass white people.
You gotta watch it. Like we know Fiona she was a hoe, then she started being on top, and now she done ran the hell away.
Hold on.
Oh, sorry.
I'm on season 8.
I'm
compare-
She's still there.
You
so.
brought up Breaking Bad. Do not compare that shit.
No, but
Breaking Bad is one of the greatest shows of all time.
exactly, but it started slow.
Not for me.
It started slow.
It
A
started slow for me.
lot of
Listen.
people say it started slow. I said, look, once you get past episode 4, that bitch 100 miles an
I'm
hour.
gonna rewatch Breaking Bad now.
You need to go rewatch Shameless.
I
Let me
will
tell you something. It's about for real. This family, no matter what, they stick together.
I don't give a fuck.
It's looking beyond. What is it? I can't say it another way. It's beyond the white trash family. You know what I'm saying? You have to look beyond that and see.
Because
It's just
they're more urban.
yeah. It's a family that just got a lot of shit with them.
Yeah, but a white
And then-
trash
But it got-
family is not entertaining to me.
But hold on,
It doesn't
it's
capture
technically
my
not a
attention.
white trash family. So Liam is there, and that's a child of the family.
Yeah, they have a black child too.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
It's a white trash family. It's not entertaining to me.
Hey, give it a
The
chance, man.
views of Cal.
I did.
Yeah.
That's how I found out.
Give it a chance, man. I'm waiting on Ozark, but I want to ask you all, what are you watching right now?
I've been watching Roseanne.
You white racist, huh?
Hey, hold on.
Y'all ever
Pause.
watch the Handyman show?
No, look. I watched Roseanne growing up, man. My mom watched Roseanne, so yeah.
Been watching it now.
I've been
after you
watching-
have gained the knowledge.
The Addams Family.
Which one? The black and white?
Yeah.
Man, you be watching some bullshit.
Hold on, hey.
What's wrong with you?
What's wrong with the
Let me
Addams
tell
Family,
you
dog?
something.
As a child, yeah, but that shit is.
I watch Andy Griffith down, man. It's funny.
Yeah,
Hey.
you're 70. You're supposed to watch that. Paul.
What are you watching, Kel? What are you watching?
I just finished watching All American.
See, is it worth it?
It was. I put it off for a long time because I didn't think it was gonna be good. It was a solid show. Solid show.
See, I'm the type like I didn't watch Titanic probably until like 5-6 years ago.
I'm not watching.
I don't.
that again.
If everybody's into something, I have my doubts.
Yeah, I'll probably watch Empire when I'm 50.
Don't watch Empire ever.
I'll probably
Maybe the first
It
season.
is only the first season. That's one of the worst shows I've ever seen in my life. After the second season and on,
And all y'all out here watching P-Valley.
I've never watched that.
I'm not watching it. I don't like watching the hype. Like, I don't watch Love. I haven't watched Love and Hip Hop since Scrappy first met Bambi.
But guess what? So this is my question because like my wife is like that. Like if people like it, she don't want. Why? Who gives a fuck? Y'all worry about too much what other
I'm
people.
not
think.
worried about what
it's
everybody
just-
else wants. I just don't want to watch it.
Because I'd always feel like a person is smart, people are stupid. Maybe like it's trash, but everybody's watching it. Like
Everything
I
might be
haven't,
trash.
like I haven't, like Lord of the Rings. I can't get into it. I tried to watch the first one.
It's just not something you like though. Like you don't know if who gives a fuck if everybody's watching it.
I don't. Like I said,
I don't know. It's like I'm going backwards. Like I watch old stuff. I was watching I Dream of Jeannie the other night.
okay. I was a Get Smart fan.
I
But
was a
yeah.
Bewitched guy myself.
But I was right. Like I was
The
as
little
a
twinkle?
kid,
Yeah.
I was an old head. I've been an old head my whole life. I've been watching old stuff.
Green Acres.
Green Acres won't the place for me.
I see what you did there.
Little House on the Prairie. I tried to watch that a little bit with my grandma, but they was just too emotional for me on this show.
Little House on the
What?
Prairie was dramatic.
Yes.
I said I couldn't get into that.
It used to come on before Saved by the Bell. So I
Hey,
would see it
Paul.
sometimes.
Like, what the hell?
I couldn't get into that. Bonanza, Gunsmoke, all that
Nah,
stuff.
hey, yo,
well,
don't
Gunsmoke
sleep on
alright, though.
Gunsmoke. My
Gunsmoke
grandma used
alright,
to watch
though.
Like
that.
everybody watched it. I could-
Gunsmoke, all right.
Is that the one? Hit 'em high, hit 'em low? Is that?
I'm a murder she wrote
that-
type of man myself.
Oh no! See, give me Hunter. I don't know if y'all remember that.
I just watched, what's the two chicks that killed the dude? It was Laverne and Shirley. No.
You talking about Thelma Louise?
Yes, I watched it for the first time a couple of weeks ago.
Yeah.
I
So
love-
that's we're back in the day.
I've been watching Moesha.
Yeah, Mo to the
I'm watching a lot of Moesha.
Everybody say Moesha.
Moesha was a whore.
And listen.
So it just came on Netflix.
Yeah.
I wasn't a fan back then because I didn't watch. Kind of like I didn't watch.
It's like a chick flick, I guess.
I didn't watch the Wayans at first like that. I didn't watch the Wayans till
What?
later.
The first 2 seasons of the Wayans were.
Yeah.
I love the Waynes.
But then they
I
got
wish they would bring that
hilarious.
to Netflix. I would watch every episode, and especially with Pops.
Shorty, the
Bang,
first-
bang, bang.
You ain't no way in hell
You
you like the
better
first season of the
run.
Wayans.
So hold on, you got the Wayans over Jamie Foxx?
Yeah. It would be the Waynes, then Jamie Foxx. Jamie Foxx show was funny.
It had his
But
episodes.
the Wayans brothers was always funny.
It was not always funny.
Yes,
though.
it
The first
was.
season of the Wayans Brothers is horrible.
I think Martin should be on Netflix.
Martin is the number
Martin is
one
never
black
going on
sitcom
Netflix.
of
They
all
want
time.
their coin for their show.
You know how much money Netflix is giving up for that shit?
Yeah,
No, but I'm just saying, even on Prime, they're not letting you watch it for free. You got to pay for it.
I mean, shit, BET playing it all the damn time.
Yeah,
It's
you
all
got
good.
to
It's
pay
all-
for it.
I got every episode on my DVR, so it don't matter.
I don't want commercials.
Yeah.
Fair point.
I don't watch. So I don't know any new movies I've been watching on Netflix. Movie theaters, have any movies really came out, or is it straight to TV?
Ain't really no movie.
It's a
come out,
new
period.
movie that came out with Nia Long on Netflix.
Boo, boo.
Oh,
Boo,
I
boo.
definitely
It was like your everyday,
Boo, boo.
typical
Omar
storyline.
Epps. Omar Epps.
That was a
Yeah.
thing.
I'm not giving it a chance. I'm
It
sorry.
was like,
No,
what was the movie with Megan Good? It was like that.
it was like that and tens of thousands of other movies.
Yeah.
Except it was worse.
It wasn't bad, though.
It was just,
You don't know what's
was it a cheaply made movie or was it just badly
It
written?
wasn't
Terrible
cheap.
acting.
It wasn't cheap. And I don't feel like it was bad acting. It was just the same storyline.
You're literally the only person that has said that it wasn't bad. That their acting was.
I don't think that was a bad movie.
Nia Long?
But you don't. You also don't like anything that's actually good.
Actually, I like Stranger Things.
Okay.
I do watch Ozark.
Yeah.
What's the other Jane?
But
You don't like anything that's good with
But
black
see,
people.
I will say this, and I'm ashamed of this. I
That's
didn't
been me my whole life, though.
I didn't finish season 3.
Ozark?
No, Stranger Things.
Oh, I haven't finished the last season of Ozark though.
Oh, you
I
behind.
don't. And listen,
Because it's hard. I'm working from home. It's hard. You
I think the
you gotta
last-
pay attention to Ozark.
the last part on Ozark, because you do have to pay attention. I remember them
Don't
selling
give me
drugs
no
out
damn
the boats,
spoiler now.
Out the boat.
out the Bibles.
Yeah, remember that
Oh,
was early.
that's like
the last one you saw.
season 2.
I don't remember because I
Then,
can't
nigga,
remember.
you don't
'cause-
watch Ozark.
No.
You've seen Ozark.
No, I know I got further in it, but the problem is I be on my phone researching other stuff, and then I'll look up and some other shit done happen.
Yeah, so you gotta watch that shit, and that's why I can't do it. I gotta watch easy shit right now when I'm working from home.
But Cal, I want to correct you really quick because I'm a really big advocate for black movies, but we haven't had any come out in the last 10 years, for real, to me. And-
Black Panther.
Yeah, that was a good movie. Yeah, but I'm not watching
that
it
movie
again.
with Tyrese when he was a police officer. The Hate You Give.
Well, hold on. I want to say that all slave and
I
They
love
will never
slave.
be counted.
I like
slave and police brutality movies is too many. It's too many in the mix.
Y'all don't like Rose. Y'all didn't like Rosa Parks.
The person?
I
love her.
mean, no, the movie. Wait, no, it wasn't Rosa Parks. What movie came out? Harriet.
I ain't watching that bullshit.
Oh my God, that was a good movie. I cried at the end.
First of all, it was highly inaccurate from what his story
Hey,
is.
listen,
I would
was
say the
Valley
butler.
Girl
The
on
butler. The butler was good. I'll say that.
The Butler.
Was it?
You
I
didn't
didn't
like
watch
it?
that.
I hated Forrest Whitaker. Forrest Whitaker in that movie.
What is it
He was a
about?
fucking asshole.
Was it a slave movie?
Nah,
Not
he
necessarily.
was to a certain extent. But anyway,
His son was right.
yeah, he was a butler for the multiple presidents, and it helped put his kids through college, and he's seen a lot of shit in history from being a butler.
You know what?
The
I'm
only
just
reason I
not-
watched that because we went on a bus trip to Canada and they played it. I fucking around and watched this shit.
Weak.
I do like Forrest Whitaker in Godfather of Harlem.
I haven't seen it yet. Man.
Oh, yo,
Watch it.
highly recommend.
Okay.
That's next. It's not on Netflix. It's on Epix, I want to say.
I got that shit on my Prime.
Is it?
Maybe I just need to start forcing myself to watch movies. 'Cause in my mind, I don't want to watch it.
These
Like
are
I'm.
movies.
Oh.
Well,
Well,
the Butler is. But
Well, The Godfather of Harlem is like a season, 10, maybe 10 episodes.
it's like what they call it, short series or some shit.
But it's coming back. So
Oh, it is? Okay.
Yeah, I heard it's coming back.
Well, me myself, I'm a goofy ass person, so that's why Stranger Things and Shameless, stuff like that.
I
would
love
be-
Stranger Things.
And
It's
I
one of
like-
the best shows I've ever seen.
Right, and I can't wait for it to come back on. I was gonna say the other one, that sci-fi show, where they be having different seasons. They had like the witches, and then they had Angela Bassett with the 3D.
American Horror Story.
I love American Horror Story. I like weird shit. What? You don't like none of the? Have you watched all of
Yeah,
it?
she watched that shit.
All of it.
No, she don't watch all of it, but
No, I'm talking about you.
Well, how about this? Look, are y'all gonna come for snuff on this? So with the Beyonce Disney Plus, what is Black is King?
I need to watch it.
I
ain't seen it.
could not get into it. It's Beyonce.
Might as
you
well
have
just
your
been on camera, my
popcorn?
nigga.
Huh?
She
Did
might
you
as well
have-
have been on camera. She
Yeah,
got too many reactions.
it's Beyonce. I feel as if now the views of Snuff Magee.
Bray, hold on. Please
The-
don't
the-
tell me about disrespect.
I'm not about to disrespect Beyonce, but it was a chick flick for me. You know,
Okay.
it was chick flickish, so I couldn't get into it.
Did you think she was worshiping the devil in there?
I think people look too deep in that stuff.
Listen, somebody put that. There was like the horns was like the B. What is the B word? I forgot.
It don't matter. What people do is they take what European people told us about our own shit, and they what's the word I'm trying to say?
I mean, I feel as if she's celebrating black culture.
Yeah.
Let's be glad with that. I mean, she's
I
working with
haven't watched
fucking
it.
Disney. You know what I'm saying? The fucking Disney is
Most racist
huge.
company of all time.
Yeah, but they're huge. They're huge, and they bought
Hold on,
bought
what are they? They're huge.
billions and billions.
Like Trump, billions and billions and billions.
But it's Disney, man. They just fucking bought Fox, so they have.
So that means they got undisputed.
You know, I'm watching like when I turn on Disney Plus and I look at where you can click on. Fuckers got Star Wars, Marvel, Avatar.
Are you into Star Wars or Star Trek at all?
I'm a Star Wars fan.
Oh, because I'm thinking about starting. Like, I feel like that's something easy.
started
I'm
Star
thinking
Trek.
about starting one of them.
Star Trek,
Star
all the way
Trek.
from the back, but all the way from the beginning,
Okay.
all the way in the 60s.
I want something like I be wanting something that has multiple seasons so I can just watch
But
it.
listen-
Oh, you talking about the movies?
Either movies or a long show.
Oh no, I'm talking about the shows because Star Trek. I started all the way the 60s is when it came out.
Yeah.
And it's like technology was way before its time to me.
That way,
And-
I mean, I think that's the point.
I like the Next Generation.
Okay.
Oh, you don't like the beginning.
I just like Captain Picard.
Star Trek is the dudes that look like elves a little bit, right?
You
Got
talking
the
about?
side
The
burns.
You talking about Spock
Yeah.
No,
with the ears?
I'm
Yeah,
talking
man,
about Star
I'm
Trek.
like-
Is that? Are you calling a person's name? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah,
So, do
yeah.
you
Ah.
watch Star Trek or not?
I have. I
Never
didn't know.
put your
I don't know their
response.
name. I watched the very first episode because it was like something was leaving. The aliens was leaving something. They was sucking the salt out their blood.
You know how like some people the TV's on. You're not
Yeah.
really.
I was watching. It was sucking. They was leaving these things on their neck
I
and their
think you were
body.
watching a porno.
Yeah, that was probably
That was X videos.
yeah.
No,
Star
it was-
Trek, the next orgasm or something. You know, those Cinemax, the little Cinemax movies they be making where the girl be riding his chest.
No.
Shit don't look real.
up
Yeah,
Fuck that nigga nipple in you?
yeah.
No, guys, I was watching Star Trek, and it was like the very first episode that ever came on. They was out in the desert and shit.
I don't think you actually watched it. I think it was on.
I watched it. I just wasn't picking up on no names at this time.
I would say start with Star Wars. Start with the first Star Wars. My favorite Star Wars is going to be The Empire Strikes Back. That's going to be
That
it.
seems to be a consensus.
Yeah, well, and the way they do it now, when they did in '99 with the Phantom Menace, that's episode 1. So the first Star Wars I watched is actually episode 4 now.
All right, I don't give a fuck.
Yeah, so start with
Star Wars, Star Trek's too confusing.
4, 5, 6.
Just tell me after.
Yeah, 4, 5, 6, and The Mandalorian. If you have Disney Plus,
I did start watching that.
The Mandalorian is dope.
It was pleasant.
Yeah, she should have been on camera, but anyway.
Nigga, that's what I'm saying, bro. Like,
Before we get out of here, man, check out stocks. Apple and Tesla are going to split their stocks coming up. I want to say last year Tesla stock was around $200. Right now it's around what, 1,600 mil?
Yeah,
it is.
1,600.
And I
I
think
was looking the other day.
yeah,
I'm about to spend that bread
And
real
are
quick. I want to
she got
because
it.
I only
She got a
have
supervisor.
0.01 of their share
I
right
looked at that
now.
motherfucking dick just like this.
Hey, look, you could buy pieces of this stock.
I know, you can buy
I
pieces.
do feel when it splits, it's still gonna go up, man. The Tesla business is really growing. You don't really see that many Teslas around.
I've been
I see
seeing
you. I'm
them.
about to
I mean,
I'm
but,
gonna say we in the
but,
city,
but
though.
what I'm saying though, you don't see, like as a Toyota. You feel me?
Well, yeah.
but you are.
I'm saying way more than I've ever.
Because they only some of them like their cheapest ones are like 30,000. So an average middle class person can purchase.
But
one.
it's going to get cheaper and cheaper because you're going to have like the, the base packages.
And you're saying more charging stations.
Yes.
Too.
At
a lot of stores.
I know the one in Chester at the.
Oh, we got a few in Richmond, though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
You know
people.
we futuristic.
Here she go, that bullshit. But every time
She
I go,
wants to be from Richmond.
every time I go past one, it's a car there.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm just saying, Apple Tesla
Tesla, shout
stock.
out to y'all. Put some money in my pocket.
So I know, Mel, you really into stuff. So I was thinking Instagram introduced the real shit, right? Because I've invested into TikTok, but I'm thinking.
Hold on, but how you feel about Trump talking about getting rid of TikTok
But see, that's
in
my
the
thing.
U.S.?
Not TikTok. I've invested into Microsoft,
Okay.
just in case they buy TikTok. But I'm also thinking Instagram is known to take out a company, a social media network. So I'm like,
Because they take over their
should
shit.
I buy some Facebook since they've introduced Reels now? Is TikTok going to be non-existent?
I would do Facebook because I honestly don't think Facebook is going to go anywhere.
No, and
Facebook owns Instagram, so I was like, maybe I should just.
the thing about it is with Facebook, with Robinhood, you get the free stock. I was lucky enough to get a
You got
share
Facebook?
of Facebook.
Damn, how you get that
Motherfuckers was hating on me for that, but Facebook does copy a lot of the other companies.
Yeah, but they end up winning.
Yes,
So I was
and
like,
they win.
I'm gonna keep the Microsoft just in case.
I think Reels is gonna take that shit over
That's what I'm thinking.
because Reels is coming real fast.
Yeah, motherfuckers liking
See,
that
you
shit.
like that was a play on
Yeah,
words.
yeah.
I'm just witty. But anyway,
It's just shitty.
I'm crying.
I think Facebook stock is good,
Yeah.
but also Apple and Tesla because with
I got some
Apple,
Apple.
you looking at Apple now that the new iPhone's coming. This is not insider trade. That's facts.
No Martha Stewart, baby. No Martha Stewart.
Yeah, the new iPhone is coming. So
Yeah, I think I am. That's all I need to hear.
I got a tidbit for the entrepreneurs out here. And it might be, we might have one out here, but I'm just thinking about it. A pot and pan set, like because you said Martha Stewart, so it came to my mind. Like an actual black person to come out with a whole line of cookware.
that's
That's a fantastic idea.
yeah.
Whether it's out there or not, there's enough money.
Because
Yeah, I'm about to say I haven't seen any, and I enjoy good cookware.
Because you got Rachel Ray, you got the Pioneer Woman.
I feel like Sunny Anderson
And it's
might
too
have-
expensive. I think that
Rachel Ray shit is way too fucking expensive.
yeah, I'm about to say if you come out with one, make it.
I think the Pioneer Woman is at Walmart. I want to say.
It is, and it's
Yeah,
expensive.
I'm about to say still expensive.
You buy 2 pans for $59.99. I'm
my
good.
ass.
You can get a whole set for that price.
Oh, you know who the Spice Suite? Oh, excuse me.
Oh, Lord.
I follow them on Instagram. She's based out of DC. She sells some fantastic spices as well as like cast iron cookware and shit like that. Fucking follow her. Like I watch her shit daily.
Black. This is Black.
Yes, sir.
Please
Okay. Yes,
send me her
I
information
will send you her shit as soon as we done. Yeah, the
before.
Spice Suite.
Yeah, before we
Snuff
get out of
Magee and
here.
friends going to DC? Well, go ahead.
Yes, and we're gonna get some mambo sauce. And look,
Get some weed.
Oh, my God.
Well, I'm gonna get some weed.
I've been a fat boy all my life. It is what it is. What I miss most about this whole Corona
Fat
thing.
nigga, you thick. I'm
What
fat.
you just gonna call it?
Yeah, it was meant like that. It was meant like that.
Wait.
The views of Kel
No, it was meant like that.
Just-
It's supposed to be disrespectful.
out of pocket.
No,
But
'cause you's a bitch.
what I miss the most right now, man, is going on the road and going to a new restaurant, man.
Yeah,
Just-
you are a fucking foodie.
yeah, I just trying food, man. I can't wait till they.
I miss going to the movies.
I don't like
That's
the
my
movies.
shit.
Yeah, I wasn't.
No, you don't like anything that's good. I keep telling you.
But see, I am old now, so I fall asleep in a heartbeat now.
But I did.
Don't let it. Don't.
Listen, I went to the movies by myself when I went to go see The Joker.
Oh, that was a poor decision.
I've actually been to movies by it was a while ago.
Spider-Man by myself.
Yeah,
Hell is over here insulting
actually,
me.
I really going to movies by yourself is dope.
It's
It
not.
is.
It's not at all.
You don't like
It
it?
is. Why?
Because I
You
like
get to get into it.
No, y'all motherfuckers don't talk during movies.
Nah, he like.
No, why are you
Hey Mel,
talking?
hey Mel,
I'm a
Mel.
nigga.
Kel.
He like he.
Snuff and friends can never go to the movies. I'm like, Kel, shut the fuck up.
Hell yeah,
I'm gonna keep talking.
Kale like to cuddle. That's what that is. he like.
I don't see a problem with
He
that.
be like,
I don't see a problem with that. You gonna tuck up under here. You gonna tuck up under here.
Tell him to be quiet during the movie.
She does. It don't make me be quiet though.
you a talker?
Yeah, my
I
nigga.
be on.
Did you see that shit?
I be on with that joint. Like, yo, watching the movie. Like,
Shut your bitch ass up. Did you see
You
it
know
or not?
what? When COVID over, I want to go to the movies so you can lay down. You can.
The house?
It's in DC. It's called movie play.
Here she go
It's
with the
something
porno
in
stuff.
DC.
That's-
You said what?
She go get with that freaky
Mhm.
What you
She
mean?
gonna
You
take a
get a
picture.
cover and you can lay back.
You get a cover. I bet you do. Yeah.
It's called I Pick.
I pick I.
Might rhyme with pick.
You know?
Go ahead. Anyways, wrap this shit up, okay? Wrap this shit up at this point.
I was saying if we wrap it up, I hate people in the movie theater that turn their phone on
No, that
to see what time it is.
Yeah.
When you go into movie theaters, you know it's 2 hours long, so you know you're gonna get out of there at a certain time. Why do you need to see what time it is?
It might be emergency.
No,
You don't got that emergency, man.
and it's like you can have the basic phone, but it's like the brightest shit ever.
You know what I hate? When kids sneak, like when you in there watching a good rated R movie, and children sneak up in that motherfucker, for some reason they always got to make a whole lot of noise and sit right up front.
And be
just,
snickering and
like, man,
shit.
shut your bitch ass up before I slap all y'all.
I hate when people show up 15 minutes into a movie. Because it can't be me.
Yeah.
I can't come into a movie 15 minutes in. I missed everything. I don't know nothing going on now. I could be going to see Marvel. Like, is that Thor? Is that... I don't know shit. Like...
Do you know the drama that's within not being late to a Marvel movie, bruh? Like, I'll get my ticket back.
Matter of fact, I lied. I went to go see The Lion King in 3D at the movies.
Okay.
That was a good joint.
I watched that on Disney Plus.
I will say this. I am looking forward to any movie coming out. There's been no hype. There's been no hype for any movie for the last 3-4 months.
I wonder how they stocked on.
The last good movie I saw new was probably the Extraction on Netflix. Did y'all ever see that?
Nah, you was telling me about it last week. Though.
Y'all please check that out. It's pretty dope.
Thor, right?
Yeah, it's pretty dope, man.
The nigga who played Thor, at least.
Yeah, he'll always be Thor.
Know nothing about it.
Irrelevance in the Dungeon, episode 50. Shout outs, Kel.
Man, today, my shout out is strictly to you, my boy.
Lord have
50
mercy.
episodes. We got more than 50 to go. I'm happy to be on this ride with you, pause, all that good shit. But, man, you're doing great things. Continue to do great things. Yeah, I appreciate that. We are doing great things. We will continue to do great things. Yeah, man, this is my happy place. I love being here. I'll be here again, as usual, every week. Yeah, man, we keep doing this shit, man. To 50 and 100 more.
Kel, stop crying and shit.
Hey, man, shut your motherfucking drunk ass.
Listen, shout out to 50. This is me and Smell the Lip and Gap. You know I had to show back up for 50. First of all, it's Snuff's 50th birthday. And
It don't crack, baby.
and the 50th anniversary of Snuff Magee and Friends. And if y'all thought that I was gone, you had me effed up. Let me tell you something. Hey, I was like Houdini, I disappeared, but baby, I'm back.
Y'all.
You heard me? Hey, with worship and prayer. Oh, crap.
Mel definitely's got that WAP now.
Wait a minute.
No, the worship and praise. Worship and praise.
What
Jesus.
just happened here?
No. Look,
These
come
are
on.
my confessions.
That's what it's made for.
I'm done.
Close the goddamn shit.
I'm sorry. And the episode 50, we're having a ball.
1942. Don't drink it no more.
Please, I'm gonna get another shot before I leave.
It was a very good year. A very good year. 50 episodes. Hey, look, this has been an amazing ride. We're not even getting started.
Bro, it's so much to go.
We got a long marathon. It's a marathon, baby. Shout out to
Shout out
Nipsey.
Nip. Happy birthday, Nip. The marathon fucking continue.
You know what I'm saying? Shout out Nipsey Hussle, man.
I should have put some blue laces in my shoes today.
I never listened to his music.
Bro, shut up.
Well,
You
just,
have to say that.
you didn't have to listen to me. Just respect, what he was trying to do for our people. But
Shout out to London.
yeah, we're gonna shout it out too. But I don't want to be out of pocket. I don't want to be like Kodak. I don't want to be that Kodak.
Hey, Kodak was being
Kodak
a real.
gonna dish your ass tomorrow.
Kodak
is a nigga from prison real quick.
Yeah,
Hey.
I hope so.
I hope so. And listen,
But now 50 episodes. Look, it's been a ball. And look, Mel, I'm glad to have you back.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
y'all need somebody to keep y'all on,
I just.
level playing field, because y'all don't know what y'all doing for real.
God damn. When Mel hit me up this week, she was like, sir, I would love to come back to the dungeon. And
You see the eye.
I,
Look, he don't even know what he talking about because he lying.
that's a tequila. She was like, I miss you.
You don't need no more of this tequila and Helio.
Yeah. Yeah, she said.
What? Hey, listen. This is Snuff Magee and Friends, episode 50. And we are out.
I appreciate you wrapping it up, but before we get out of here, let me go ahead and pay the bills one more time. Snuff Magee and Friends, please subscribe to our YouTube channel. Also available on Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, Spotify, Anchor.fm, Overcast, and Breaker. This has been 50 episodes. We appreciate you all checking us out. Also look forward to the interview with Jamboree Fitness and Nutrition. Nadine, CC, and Crystal coming to you real soon. Once again, I am the handsome, sexy, irresistible Snuff Magee, joined by...
You already know it's your boy Kel.
Mel the Lipstick Diva.
Signing out. Peace.
You've been listening to Snuff Magee and Friends. Irrelevance in the Dungeon.